Who doesn't dream of the perfect European vacation? Europe always makes us think of beautiful cities. We most certainly haven't seen all of Europe, and I know that there will be some cities that we'll have left off our list, but we wanted to do a roundup of Europe's most beautiful cities that we've seen so far. 1. Paris. It may seem cliché, but Paris will always be the most beautiful city in Europe to us. No matter how many other cities we see, we still come back to the City of Lights and gaze upon it with wonder and awe. Walking through the city streets at night is one of our favorite things to do. 2. Copenhagen. Copenhagen holds a special place in our hearts. We weren't there for long, but each day was a treat to explore this enchanting city. With Tivoli Gardens, Nyhavn, the Little Mermaid and an endless stream of canals, Copenhagen definitely deserves to be named one of Europe's most beautiful cities. 3. Venice. Many people don't love Venice, but we think it is because they have never stayed there long enough. We would watch cruise lines and bus tours come in for a day and zip right back out before they had a chance to really explore Venice. We spent 6 days total in Venice and loved getting lost in its back alleys, taking boat trips through the canals and enjoying quiet drinks on a bistro terrace. See what it's like to see Venice by private water taxi. It was our favorite tour we've ever taken. 4. Budapest. Budapest is probably the most beautiful city by the water. Walking over the chain bridge to witness the beauty of Buda and Pest looking back at one another across the Danube is pure perfection. When the lights come on in Budapest, make your way down to the river and take in the splendor of the two cities. 5. Florence. Florence is truly a city of art. With every turn you make you will run into sculptures or intricate etching in the architecture. It's a city that you can walk slowly through and enjoy each and every building you lay eyes upon. The Duomo stands proud in the center of the city and endless cobblestone streets weave around allowing you to get lost and simply enjoy. 6. Bern. Bern, Switzerland is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the political center of Switzerland. It doesn't feel like a political hub though, this city was made for walking. The walkways of Bern are all covered, making for pleasant shopping in any type of weather. Seeing Bern from the river reinforces our decision of why we included it in our list of the most beautiful cities we have ever visited. 7. Barcelona. The more we visit Barcelona, the more we love it. At first, we weren't fans of the works of Gaudi, but as we got to know him a bit more, we fell in love with his innovative, colorful and playful architecture. Inspired by Europe, enjoy our list of the most romantic getaways on Earth. With a beautiful waterfront, quiet parks, downtown walking streets, and bustling markets, Barcelona is definitely up there as one of the most beautiful and vibrant cities we've visited in Europe. 8. Bergen, Norway. Well, since we're in the bees. Yes, if you look, there was a bee theme going the past few cities. We think Bergen, Norway is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, period. I just want you to know, these cities are not in order. There is no way to choose which one is the most beautiful, but I must say, while we were visiting Bergen, we kept commenting on just how scenic it is. I believe it is definitely the most beautiful city in all of Scandinavia. 9. Brussels. Brussels was one of the first European cities we have ever visited, and I will never forget the feeling we had when we finally found the square. We rounded a corner and the sight took our breath away. We visited it again a couple of years ago and the feeling did not fade. We still think that the square of Brussels is one of the most beautiful squares in all of Europe. It's an absolutely beautiful city filled with history and charm. 10. Tallinn, Estonia. We only managed to pop over to Estonia for a day, but I am so happy that the city we visited was Tallinn. Tallinn was surprising. We didn't really know what to expect when visiting Estonia, but what an interesting country with a very rich history. We can't wait to go back and see more. With its medieval square, high lookouts and ancient wall, it has everything you need to see when visiting a European city. If you are traveling through Scandinavia, make sure to add Estonia to your list.